Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The long anticipated match between Ibrahim Kayanja and Jeremiah Naidoo is finally upon us. Before we proceed, kindly proceed whether you find the audio and the video clear in the comment section. I need 1, 2, 3 people to confirm clarity of audio and video in the comment section before we proceed. First of all, apologies for the late kickoff of the game for factors that couldn't be avoidable. We couldn't start on time. There are issues I wouldn't like to tell you online because it's at times not very necessary, but there are the challenges some of us go through just to ensure that you guys enjoy the game that you love most. In the meantime, it is the first frame. Ganda is attempting a combination shot, and the ball, I will say, took 1 or 2 seconds to think about whether it should go in or not. Then it finally decided to go in as if to favor the shooter. Jeremiah Green 1, Ibrahim Kayanja 0. In the meantime, kindly share this video just so that this sport can spread like a wildfire. This sport can grow and go miles on the internet, where it is not growing all that well on the mainstream medias like the televisions and the radios and the newspapers. It is there, but not yet to the level at which it is on the internet. We are pretty much an internet sport, so when big African games like these ones come on the internet, please do your part and spread them further. These players are two very, very talented shooters. One thing I can assure you is that you are going to have a blissful evening watching the speed merchant taking on the skillful merchant. One reason why this game has gotten too much attention, I would like to call it a brief war of words between the two players. When Jerry was preparing to make his trip to Uganda on that rainy Sunday about 10 days ago, Ibrahim Kayanja was busy winning a weekly comp here in Uganda after defeating Caesar and Caleb and Dembaba to win that weekly comp. He passed a warning to Jerry and said that he, Ibrahim Kayanja, was the machine. Well, Jerry is nicknamed the Green Machine. Ibrahim Kayanja said he was the real machine and promised Jerry that he would cut off his neck the moment he steps in Uganda. Now there is no more need for talking. We are here to witness whether Ibrahim Kayanja can cut off Jerry's neck like he promised in an interview, as we tried to get a word from Jerry about the claims of his opponent cutting off his neck in the money match. Jerry said he doesn't like to yell. He said yell like his opponent, and he continued that he likes to do his talking on the table. Here he is. Time to be on the table. So far he's talking better on the table after leading 1-0. But Ibrahim Kayanja has an opportunity to pull one back. He will most likely start with the yellow ball in the center pocket, then proceed with the yellow ball nearest to the white ball. There are two other yellow balls which need some little cue ball manipulation, and it should be good to go for an equalizing frame. He's going for top spin. He does quite brilliantly. He will do the opposite shot, the back spin, drawing the white ball backwards, whether freely or off the cushion. He goes for off the cushion and perfects it. The next task will be to try and put both the last yellow and the black ball in the same pocket, with the white ball bouncing off the cushion, and he does so brilliantly. That will be his first win of the match. The table where they are playing from, in the opinion of the majority of Ugandans, is the best pool table in the country. Ibrahim Kayanja 1, Jeremiah Naidoo 1, race to 15 for $1,000. Nicknamed Masilamu, which literally means, it's a direct translation for Muslim in his mother tongue Luganda. Ibrahim Kayanja was born in Kampala City, the village of Waise, and as a secondary school student he started to do training in the game of pool at Mambule Pool Arena around his area of Kalere. Here he is going for a single visit clearance, and he will perfect this one. Majority of these top Ugandan players are offensive players, but offensive in a different way for each one of them. For instance, Ibrahim Kayanja plays offensive pool, which is similar to the game that Hazard normally produces. It depends on which player perfects his shots better, but they are similarly gifted, the two players. While Joseph Kasozi is also offensive, but pretty much playing what we will call normal shots for most of the game. Dog City is more unique. in a pretty much different offensive style, as is the computer. Here is another of them. This is exactly what they call a tour that Jerry is having in Uganda, playing at different venues against different players who play different kinds of the game in a foreign country. And he has only one ambition: to try and win every time. In his first match, Jerry, the closest that computer came to trying to beat him was coming within 2 games of Jerry's lead. At one time it was 12-10, but Jerry won the last 3 games in a rest of 15 and won the match. The next game against Kasozi, actually Kasozi equalized and even led after about 21 games played. And then he lost consecutive games in a row before losing the match. In the third game against Dog City, actually Dog City was leading for most of the match. Even after about 25 games played, Dog City was still in the lead in a rest of 17 till he lost the last 4 games. About 100 people also are gathered here at, actually a little bit more, here at Climax Bar. It is the most happening bar in the match in the division of Kampala and one of the most happening places in Kampala's nightlife. If you are a fan of nightlife, if you ever come to Uganda, make sure that you get a day at Climax Bar, especially 4 days of the week, including Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You will not believe that it is night, even deep in the night. This one will be the most difficult game so far that Msiram will try to win. Maybe he will pot and try to open up the black ball. He does so. It's a bit tricky, not a bit tricky, very tricky. It was a sharp cut. He goes for a bank shot, trying to put it in the center pocket on the right of your screen, with the white ball bouncing off 1 or 2 cushions to try and get a good white ball for the last yellow. In case he pots, it will be a good looking shot. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Advantage Jerry. He will have himself snook at Jerry. He can pot either with the mass shot. Maybe he goes for the mass shot and finds his ball. How good will the white ball be kind to him? The white ball should be good enough. He will get a round of applause from the Ugandan fans. And yet, unfortunately, he misses out on the black. Ibrahim Kayanja pots the more difficult of the 2 shots he wanted to. He is a long racer, this guy. He has performed in so many money matches, some of them winning even unexpectedly. And he is shooting pretty good. He has won many matches against Ian Kaziwe, Geoffrey Setumba Fire. Actually defeated him twice. He had started both Yoda Sembose and Habib Sebuguzi with +3 and beat them both, and yet right now he is leading 3-1 against Ganda. He also defeated Ian Kaziwe, amongst others. 3-1. It is Ibrahim Kayanja in the lead, the rest of 15. This is one match that Jerry is not ready to lose, especially given in quotes Kayanja's big mouth said too much stuff, and so far is performing on the table as much as he performed verbally. The umpire is Peter Bowie, also nicknamed Peter Bradley, a pool player in himself. Jerry Potts on the break. He'll definitely be trying to go for an apple. Wonderful shooting. Jerry has played 3 shots trying to look for that one opening, and at last he has got it. He will play white ball against 2 cushions, and unfortunately he ends up missing the target. The more he misses shots like this one, the more he loses games like this one, the more confident Ibra Kayanja will become that he can win this match, and the more confident the fans will grow. But Ibra Kayanja will not win the match if he shoots as carelessly as he has in that previous shot. And he knows that Jerry will not allow him back on table. No way this time. Three, 2. I expect not less than 10 apples from both players, if not single visit clearances. I'm talking of single visit clearances, another chance comes begging for Jerry. Table, well broken. Yellows are clearly better, and with 2 shots to start with. He has gone for the Reds. A little bit surprising, but he's a guy never short on confidence. Actually, a frame looking like this one, you will even think that 2 shots are too much for him. Very simple, very precise, but also very accurate. He'll just do a little top spin on the white ball, take it towards the center of the table, just like that, and a simple backspin will do the trick. Very fast. The speed merchant equalizes 3-3. We're just trying to put the pool table machine on free play in order to make it easy for the umpire to rack balls after every game. If you did not believe that it would, you will now need to. This game may believe to all the hype and expectation and the war of words that has been happening between players and fans of both camps. Apologies for that absence of commentary. I had actually gone somewhere to buy data such that our video doesn't go off. I'm a bit surprised the network I normally use at this place is faulty for the day, but even the second network provider today has got good quality video and audio, and I upload them at least for today. Our money match is currently drawing 4-all. Both players are demonstrating to each other that there is no room to error, no room to blink, no need to falter, no need to foul on the brake, no need not to put on the brake. This is the table where we at one time had 18 single visit clearances, including apples, in that money match between Caesar and Mansour. Actually, some of you, it is because of this table that you say Ugandan pool tables have big pockets. The pockets are not big. The table is just top quality. It is Super League brand, originally from the UK, imported by Q Sports House. And it makes playing fun. When a player doesn't put a ball on this table like Musiliama hasn't in his last shot, it is because they were clearly not on target. Jerry played to open up his game entirely. Wasn't entirely successful though. Look at that yellow ball which is close to that red near the center pocket. He will be playing while having that ball in his mind. Eight games played. This one is the 9th, and we are already in excess of 2,000 people watching African pool at its very best. Thank you guys for loving this sport, loving your players, and also heeding to my calls to watch games when these guys are live. Look at this from Jerry. Even the Ugandan fans are chanting that shot. So far, for me, it is the best shot of the match so far. Very, very good effort, Jerry. Especially for a player like Jerry, if he gets accustomed to a pool table which is as good as this one, expect more fire. When he did his table warm-up, I asked him how the table is. He said it is very good. Kayanja. Good as these guys are, especially in terms of potting prowess, they at times surprise us by missing a shot or two, and Ganda has just done exactly that. My network provider, my service provider, normally at this place today, that's MTN, today has not been, if actually it's off for today. You cannot load data today. I loaded data of a different service provider I don't trust, but I just hope that you guys are having a good picture. You are watching big top spin coming up here. That's a big top spin, bounce off two cushions, and it's a fine shot, and Ibrahim Kayanja gets a round of applause from the fans. For that, we'll try to sink this one in for the equalizer. He sinks it in. White is safe. Ibrahim Kayanja 5, Jeremiah Green 5. There is expected to be no match tomorrow involving Jerry. Behold, Jerry versus the other Ibra, that is Sejemba, on Wednesday, same venue. Jerry versus Caesar, Thursday, same venue. And in case any of those two will want a rematch, Friday is set aside for that. And then from then, Jerry will make a decision whether or not to participate in this weekend's Double Life Comp that is happening at KV Pool Arena in Masaka. By the way, about 120 kilometers away from Kampala. I just want him to go to that place, not just to play pool, but also to go across the equator. I will ensure that he gets out of the car, if he does go there, to be at that point which is the middle of the world, where he can stand with one leg in the southern hemisphere and the other leg in the northern hemisphere at latitude 0 degrees. He's not short of entertainment. One of those big long-range shots coming up. And according to Jerry's ability, that one will go down as a very big and unexpected miss. Kayanja plays a defensive safety shot, a necessary defensive safety shot, and Jerry misses. Of course, everybody knows it. Not just the fans, not just Kayanja Ibra, not just the umpire, but even Jerry knows it, that this is taking Kayanja Ibra into the lead. Big shout outs to all of you watching from South Africa. I love South Africa for how much they follow Ugandan pool. They are watching not just because Jerry is playing, because they are watching, because they are always watching. All of you from Zanziland, thank you for the time you have taken to watch the tour of one of your guys, and I hope you are happy as Nkosi Sikelele was sung at the start of these battles. Ibrahim Kayanja fails to see off a frame that is supposed to be an easy frame, gives an opportunity for Jerry to try to pot in a bank shot. Whatever he's trying to calculate in his mind, I cannot guess. He is trying. He intended to play a defensive safety shot, hiding the white ball behind the black, and he was just inaccurate, like pool players normally say, by one. Ibrahim Kayanja will play backspin, white ball bouncing off the cushion in side motion. Doesn't even need to bounce off the cushion. That is very, very skillful shooting from Ibrahim Kayanja. The white ball froze as though it became drunk when it was hit, and he leads again in the match. Musiramu, as he is nicknamed 6, Ganda Ganda, as he is nicknamed 5. Thank you for watching. Dennis Simfukwe supporting Ibra, Joseph Nyirenda, Aaron Chisanga, Angela Bats supporting Ibra from Jinja, Makibelo Salom, Joseph Nyirenda, Valeria Crush. You are saying the machine should crush the green machine. Andrew Williams supporting SA, you waving your South African flag. Bongani Mgadi, you say Ganda Ganda didn't plan that one well. Davis Ahumuza, Innocent Meleki, Malcolm Ngidi watching from South Africa, Johannesburg. Welcome to the stream. Senyojo Isaac Sams, you say Ibra Kayanja is on fire for now. I do agree with you. Isaac Lohana, Ross Nams, you say why does Jerry choose Uganda? Was Edward, thank you for appreciating the commentary. Jerry chose Uganda because he was responding to Yumos. You know, pool is pretty much an online sport, and there was a big demand for Jerry to make his tour of Uganda. 4 South Africans had made the tour of Uganda before him. First, for those of you who have been following pool, was Sbu Gumede. Gumede came to this country in 2014. The following year, Ishmael Mtetwa also came. Sbu made good work, defeating the likes of Amos, the likes of Senyonjo, the likes of Setumba Geoffrey. Defeated 4 players and then lost out only once to Sula Matovu. Skill shot coming up, top spin on the left. Oh my word! When he is winning, he wins them games beautiful. One of the most exciting players you can ever see holding a cue in this sport of black ball on the African continent. He loses that way, he wins that way. When he pulls off these games with shots like that, he is a very fancy player. He will most likely play white ball off the cushion around the black and pot it. He doesn't even need that. He is not short of skill. He has a very beautiful set of skills in his hand. Sometimes I even fail to predict what he was trying to do. He'll put black ball in the corner pocket, does so perfectly. And he's starting to rejuvenate the fans again. The noise starts briefly. They did not fully believe that they are winning this match, but the way Ibrahim Kayanja is shooting, he is making them believe that it is possible. He now leads by 2-7-5. He will start getting some tips from the fans. Thank you for watching. Thomas does not matter. James Chikwanya is saying well done, Mr. Kayanja. Chakocha Archives, you say you love that. You're supporting from Kenya. Amin Bashir Nale, you say it's a good quality video. At least I'm happy to hear someone say that, because from where I'm streaming it's suspicious. I don't know how you guys are finding it, but at least now I know that it is good. Elijah Malenga, you say it's excellent shooting. Ibra, yes. Patrick Matsei also appreciating Ibra's shots, as does Angela. But Ganda is in attack and will definitely be responding to that. The way he responds, he normally takes no to finish off games. A little backspin here, as little as that. Simple roll of the ball will do, and he gets the easiest black ball he will ever get, to pull one back. The games he wins, he takes no time, almost does it effortlessly. That is why he is a very difficult player to beat, by the way. You take too much effort and too much time to win a frame, he takes no effort, rubbing it off. This one will also pretty much be another game lost by Kayanja Ibra. It is almost criminal to put the cue ball on the break when your opponent is Jerry. And you can imagine how almost effortless it has been for Ganda to equalize. two very quick games. In fact, it were two games that have been won with exactly one visit. To equalize from 7-5 to now 7-7, it is halfway through the match, and there is nothing that separates these players. Jerry started the match as definitely the favorite, but Ibrahim Kayanja is giving him a very good game. Jerry to break now. Ritabza Johnson, Chris Makasa watching from Tokyo, Japan. Really, Chris? Abuilds, you say you love the sport and you upload the excellent skills from these players. Senyenja Isaac Sams, Michael Mazonde, you say it is video quality and sound. Thank you, that makes me feel a bit good. Kepa, you say Ganda lets players win hearts when he wins the games. Saki Kangonga, you say the way Ganda is putting his ball is just like someone picking wild fruits. You are watching like what seems a Namibian flag. Eswell Ramablana, you're smiling at what Ganda is doing. Mosef, thank you for watching. Martin waving your Zambian flag, as well as DJ Jones also waving your Zambian flag. Awori Mark, watching live from Riverside in California in the United States of America. And Patrick Luchembe also supporting Ganda as well as Isaac Lohana applauding the power of the green machine. Yes, 7-7. Ganda is playing to take the lead. Once again, he had a two-game cushion just around 2-3 minutes ago. Look at this white ball, as if it is drunk around the table looking for the yellow ball to which it was assigned to make an opening. Yes, a crowd of just over 100 people, 120 or so, are gathered here at Climax, determined to watch the action up to the very end. It has been going on for 1 hour. It should be done in around 1 hour or so. It could even be less time if the players do not have timeout, or if one of the players wins a series of consecutive games and then finally wins the match in its entirety. Ibrahim Kayanja came to the limelight over 2 years ago by playing many matches against more senior players. That is during the COVID break, and by the time we came out of lockdown, he was already an established player. That was a little bit reckless from Jerry. He used too much energy, and he did not anticipate what might have been. So he's in some kind of trouble. This table on which they are playing can be very unforgiving if a player doesn't finish off a frame. He's a very adventurous player, but for now I cannot even imagine whatever he is planning to do, and he fouls. Thank you guys once again, much appreciation for always watching these videos. I just realized a host of countries watching, of course, majority of them being South African and Ugandan respectively, where these two players hail from, but also from Tanzania, from Zambia, from Eswatini, from Namibia, even outside Africa. It's a very good sign of the steps being pulled by this sport to grow the hearts of so many youthful men and women. We're in the country of Uganda. Of course, the official pool calendar is off. Players normally utilize this to have some unofficial competitions as well as have money matches organized between themselves or players traveling from different countries. Speaking of different countries, Caesar just had a tour of South Africa. I'm not yet so sure, it's even 1 month ago. And after that, he made another visit of Nairobi to play money matches with the best players from those respective countries. And in Nairobi, he did go with Rashid Wagaba, Dog City. Good shooting, Ibrahim Kayanja. This one should be another of those routine clearances. Even when stuff looks so easy to do, he plays the white ball almost just to entertain the fans a bit. That's why they love seeing him. That's why, despite the fact that it's a Monday and a working day and guys have to go to work tomorrow morning, they are still here at Climax Bar where they are gathering to watch him and support him as he once again takes the lead. Ibrahim Kayanja 8, Jeremiah Naidoo 7. These players, by the way, will be having a brief 5 minutes timeout. As long as any one of them reaches 10 games won. The passion of fans when it comes to this sport is such that at the venue where we are, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 television screens showing the English Premier League match, but guys are not looking there. Their focus is on the table. And I know Jerry simply doesn't want to win this guy to take his money. He just wants to beat him and shut his mouth. And believe you me, should Ibrahim Kayanja win this match, another video message is coming. And I know that one of his mentors, Innocent Ampaire, is watching. I know that his first manager, El Majid Naluja, is watching. I know that Trek is watching. I also know that Adam Olivander is watching from Boston, Massachusetts in the United States of America. Those are guys who have managed him before. I know that Royombia Fahadi is watching. This is a very tricky looking game. From his body language, maybe he wants to put the red ball closest to your screen on the right, and then the white ball opens up the other two reds on the left. And he does exactly that. That's the applause from the fans. Tomorrow, unless something just boils up. By the way, there is talk of Mansour jumping into the oven tomorrow. Not that there is talk. I've been speaking to some people, and there is a discussion along that line. And if it is to happen, it will be another venue which is not this venue. Maybe Dice Lounge, maybe Tickles and Giggles. If it is to happen. But if it happens, just know that the boiling temperature will be growing higher and higher and higher with each match against Jerry. Ibrahim Kayanja needs a very, very big shot here. I don't think that red ball which is near the black can freely put in any other pocket. He will try to play to open it up. Oh my God. This is Ibrahim Kayanja Musilam at his sublime best. He now leads 9-7, but what a shot. If you are not a very mentally stable player, it is a shot that can unsettle you for 3, 4, 5 more games, and you end up performing badly in them. The fans are calling him to receive some tips. It is a very common thing in Ugandan pool, but what a shot. Ibrahim Kayanja leading very surprisingly against Jeremiah Naidoo. What a bank shot that one was. Feel free to crop it out for your WhatsApp status, for your TikTok account, share in your WhatsApp groups, share on your Facebook pages, on your Facebook groups, your pool groups, your sports groups. Those are clips that should be shared to help the sport grow far and wide. From pages like this one, shots beautiful as those ones are there. From Rack and Shoot Blitz Facebook and YouTube streaming platforms. From my good friend Evans Okacha, who normally brings us the sport live from Kenya, both Kakamega and Nairobi. From Q Pixels Photography Facebook page by Francis Slim Mukweke, based in Harare, Zimbabwe. From William Soko, the guy who started all of this business of streaming live games. William, thank you for showing us the way. I know you are watching and supporting. I think you're supporting Jerry. The guy you love so much from Uganda is Caesar. That's why sometimes you get issues with Ibra's camp, by the way. Sorry, William. Good enough you don't have anywhere to report me. As Jerry plays black, he normally sinks them in very hard, these ones, and sinks it in very easy. Someone help me count the single visit clearances we're having in this match. It is 9-8. I believe that you guys are well entertained. You do not get so many opportunities to watch two players take on each other, with both of them playing so well on a table which is so good, and the time as well as your data are expended so worthily. Ibrahim Kayanja to break, to try and go 10-8 up. It is the first half of the match. So beautiful to see that we have clocked 3,000 people watching live. Thank you guys, thank you very much. This is exactly what African pool needs. By the way, I wanted to see a comment from William Soko and Francis Mkwekwe. Two very funny guys, but differently funny. Francis does very good spacing. In each of the major African pool playing nations, he has a girlfriend in Kenya, in Uganda, in South Africa, and of course a few more girlfriends in Zimbabwe. Thank you for the work you are doing for the job, Francis, and sorry that your secrets are now well spilled. Akujinkono, thank you for watching. Anthony Egesa, Felix Zulu, Davis Ahomaza, Hussein Masiho. You say Kayanja is not only winning but also entertaining. The two players do not just win, they entertain. Kayanja with too much sublime skill, Jerry with too much sublime speed. Both very, very beautiful to win. If only Kayanja can mix up his skill with some very big titles locally and internationally, he will be a very, very good player. In fact, he will be great. Very innovative, very elaborative, very skillful, very entertaining. Such a joy of a player when on table. What can he do here? As if he's going for center pocket on the right with a very sharp cut, goes for the corner pocket and did not come anywhere close to potting. And the unforgiving player that Jerry is will waste no time. Very few players will go for offense, for attack in a game like this one, but among the very few players is Jeremiah Naidoo. Look at how good he is turning a bad game into. With him there are no dead balls, no bad balls. Potting is not his problem. White ball management is not his problem. Tax collection is not his problem. He is on the black for the 9th time and misses. That is the round of applause for the Ugandan fans. It is an equal celebration as if Ibrahim Kayanja himself potted black. Ibra Kayanja, I'm sure, will now be thinking that luck is his way. Can't believe that even he is the first guy to 10. Ibrahim Kayanja 10, Jeremiah Green nil. The agreement was that with the first player to get to 10, we shall have a brief 5-minute timeout. Yes, I wouldn't want love to go off air, but the fact that there is loud music playing in the background without commentary, it will really affect this page. So we shall be breaking the video off for maximum 5 minutes. Apologies, back in 5 minutes.